Welcome back, everyone. Drake Hawkins again, playing some more Going Medieval, and we're slowly making it through the harsh first winter in our Lone Wolf series. Hope you guys are enjoying things. We're not actually alone anymore. Quirky has joined us over here. She's running around doing some gathering. Last time we did some good combat, got her a bit more equipment. Not a ton, but something, anyways. We also have, let's see, what's our situation like? We've got 8 roasted meat. Good. We got a bit of herb, some leather, some hay, sticks, coal, and whatever else she's dropping off here in the stockpile. There you go. More sticks. We got a lot of sticks. Jeepers. Can we limit those sticks? That's going to be a bazillion sticks and nothing else. I think we'll cut sticks off and tell it not to put any more sticks in there for now. Alright. Now, I think what we need to do is continue the process of building up here. We'll put the roof on, and then we'll get some research facility going. Really haven't figured out where I want to put it, but we got our shrine outside the back door. If that's the back door, I guess it is. We got 2 bedrooms. We got the rooftop for defenses when we need to. So let's see. Where's that shrine? Not shrine. Where's that research building? There we go. Basic research table, huh? Well, I'm not sure how big a full proper research table would be, but if we put like this here, that might be okay. You know what? Hold on. Let's not do that. Let's put it in a way that we can close the door. Let's put it right here, and maybe we can make a little room out of it. What you think? What you think? Let's do that. Let's go here and say, give me something like this. Sounds good. Sounds good to me. Oh, hi. That was not expected. That's not what I wanted. That would have been... Oh, hey, is there a way to grab... There is a copy. Hit P. Excellent. Okay, so now we need to build that. So, we're going to need some more trees chopped. We are just absolutely obliterating the local forest. That is disturbing. I'm concerned that they won't grow back very well, and we'll have this, like, big giant expanse of nothingness and long treks to get to the forests. That might not be the best situation. There's also not a lot of dead trees around. So that's alright. Let's let time spin by while I go picking through the forest to decide what we're going to harvest and what we're not. Did I select that? There we go. Oh, I can hear him chopping away back there. That one. That one. I mean, this might not be the best bet. I'd like to be able to... I sent a message to request the ability to select this. And, like... you know, if you select a tree and you double... control click on it... No, is it control click? Double click? Why did I... Why can I not select these trees anymore? I've done something wrong. There we go. Oh, right. I control clicked on the tree. That drops me to the viewpoint of that tree. Gotcha. So if we go to there. There we go. If we double click on a tree, it'll grab all the trees. But it'll grab all the birch trees. I don't want to just say, hey, get rid of all the birch trees. I'd love to be able to say, hey, let me, you know, double click on here and get rid of all the dead trees. Access all the dead trees at once. That would be a nice feature. For a strange cookie like me. Right, and then we just would hit H and chomp them all up, and we'd have all the old dead trees gone. Because I want to take out the dead trees first. I don't know why. I just do. It's a thing that makes sense to me. Why does that not make sense to anybody else? Does it? I'm babbling. Alright, so we got lots of trees being chopped. Let's make sure time is huffing along real quick. Make those accessible. I love our little birch trees here. We might leave them. A little birch tree and our little... There's another birch right there. A little oak. You know what? I'm going to take this birch out. It's contending with the space of the oak. That's not really a thing, but, you know. Perky's having a bit of a nap. That's fine. They have offset schedules, which is, you know, pretty normal. Drake's always on a dumb schedule. I would like a bookshelf of some sort in this place, but I don't think we've got that option. We'll go ahead and put that in there to make that a room. We do already have the flooring down, so if you plan ahead, you can do your rooms a little more efficiently. But I think this area will probably be like our dining space. Maybe maybe we should have cut that there. Hold on. Cancel. I'm going to put a wall in there, and I'm going to put a door here. There we go. And then we'll put a wall in here. Perfect. Do the thing. Oh, did you just literally stop like one tick from finishing? 97% complete, Drake. One more swing of a hammer, you doofus. Flimsy mask has de-evolved. Dissolved. That's the word I'm looking for. Alright, so this will be our books. Now let's go ahead and make a book stockpile right along, I don't know, here? Sure, lovely. And then we'll put the door in there. Okay, so this will be clear all except for books, please. Only books in that store pile. Good. And then we'll have to tell them to do some research. So research tab's about to appear. Hustle quirky. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so here is the... Oh, there we go. Research. Blah, blah, blah. Pick the things. Make the stuff. So it opens up, for instance, let's see. Clay brick making. It would open up the kiln. Limestone or clay made kiln and allow us to make clay bricks and burn as much higher temperature than just for, okay. I guess we can use coal in there. I'm not sure what that means, but anyways, to research that we will need 20 of these things, which are chronicles. So the way science works in this game is what I would say is one of the most realistic versions of a research system, or at least this idea of the chronicles makes perfect rational sense to me, because, and a lot of people are like, that's weird, but I guess I'm just contrarian, but I think it's brilliant, because reality, where does almost all learning come from / go to? Books. It gets written down. It's not much of a, I mean, it's a practical lesson, like, here son, this is how you chop down a tree. That's not something you put in books. I mean, eventually you do, but that's not something you have to teach through books in the Middle Ages. But you most certainly had to teach crazy, wild things like architecture, i.e. making of wooden support beams and the rest, would have been written down. Very much would have been written down. So I love that idea. I find it absolutely fantastic. Quirky, you just blocked yourself in that room. 100% just locked yourself. There you go. Yeah, that might have been not the best choice, but okay, we'll deal with it. Are you having you're having a chill? You been playing some backgammon, waiting for Drake to wake up and get off his lazy duff. Drake, what are you doing in bed still at 9 o'clock? Oh, you're not. Never mind. It's all good. He's just having a little prayer time, connecting with his better nature. Where'd Quirky go? Running all over Firefield. That's okay. We definitely are going to need more wood chopped to get all this put in place. There you go. Not bad. They're pretty quick at building that. Once that's in place, then we will have an actual research room, I guess. No, we probably won't. Let's see. We need to make... is it furniture? Oh, furniture lets us make the bed. That's cool. I'm looking for... fancy beds, or fancy, oh my goodness. Look at the scroll speed on this. Heck, where's the scroll bar? Oh, there, oh, it's just a dragon move. Okay. Alright, wooden bookshelves. Okay. I wonder if wooden bookshelves are actually viable storage. That was a concern I had in the early access one that we played in the other series we did, where we got bookshelves, and then we had a giant, and I'm not exaggerating, it was the size of this entire thing to get storage for all of our books. Our chronicles were piled in an underground catacombs, a big giant open space of rocky, paved, cold, damp hole in the ground to store all our books, because it takes a massive amount of space to do so in this game. So that was a bit of a concern previously, so I wonder if that's going to still be the case. Are we working on stuff? There we go. Looks like we got almost all of it in. There we go. Spare room. Okay. Well, it's not what it needs to be. It needs to be a research room. First of all, let's go until we not until we have amount. I want 15 of these things made, I think. I think that's a suitable amount. How much does it take to get our first tech? Over here, which is agriculture. Yeah. Architecture, rather. 15. So this is going to give us a wooden beam. Beams of solid wood have held up floors and ceilings of England for centuries. So it basically allows us to build wider buildings than this. Right now, the stability on this roof disappears. Actually, I can... Where is it? Stability 4. Okay, cool. It's close enough to the walls and everything. It's fine. Is there a way to see? No, they're all stability 4. Okay, fine. If we were to try to build a ceiling on the rest of this, which we probably should, because we're going to eventually, now these tiles would probably not hold stability 4s at all. Okay, we got Quirky working on flimsy winter clothes have been decomposed in the stockpile. That's fine. I do want to bring a stockpile indoors, or do we build outdoors? Do we simply make... Do we expand, or do we build a proper... You know what? I think proper stockpiles as we go are the way to go with it. We'll put like this stuff doesn't have hit points. It doesn't dissolve, right? Does hay? Oh, it kind of does, yeah. It does, okay. The leather is actually dissolving. Well, that's not great. Okay. Well, we can bring some special resources inside, I suppose. Once Quirky and Drake get going here. Who's doing the research first? Who's the priority researcher? Well, you have 9, you have 4, so Drake's going to be the priority researcher. Sounds good. And that is awesome. You keep that up, buddy. Where's Quirky going? Going off to get some more construction materials. Yes, yes. We don't have them brought to storage because, honestly, the amount of time they would spend storing stuff would only... I don't know that it would actually make it any better. Right? I mean, they already have to run out and get that stuff. Quirky Bennett's construction skill is now 9. Hey, excellent. Wouldn't mind bringing like the herbs in and the hay and the leather. If the hay actually has hit points, it does. Oh, look, the snow is disappearing from all those tiles. Okay, let's get a general storage house or stockpile in like here. Hold on. Let's try that again. General stockpile like this. Oh, it's not working. There. I need it like this, please. And this one is going to be clear of everything except for, let's see. Do I want materials? No. I want apparel? Not really. Sort of. I don't want all the apparel just piled in here and fill this thing, but we'll see. We don't need it right now. The stuff that's out in the wreck and dissolving, most of it's gone by now. It doesn't really matter, so we don't need waste. We'll put in a warfare storage probably here as well. Let's do a little bit of a warfare storage pile right there, so I can just kind of have clear all except for this. There we go. Is that right? Yeah, warfare. And then this one can have... We don't need books. Probably put in the textiles for sure. We'll bring in the herbs, any healing kits. Not bricks and stuff. Hay we'll bring in. None of these materials are going to de-evolve over time. Maybe the mechanical components if we end up with any of those crazy things. We got food right here. It's not going to be inside. This thing can be expanded, I guess. To run like that. We can put that under a roof as well. Bring in stimulants, if you will. There we go. Now, let's bring up this and see how we're doing. There you go. How are we doing on food stuffs? We got 4. We need to go hunting again real soon, I think. Speaking of which, you are now going to be hunted. When you wake up, Drake, take your time. Take your time. Oh no, he's not asleep. He's... Oh, what just happened? You're enjoying entertainment. Like, I'm off. Just kidding, I'm not. I'm bored. I'm gonna rethink this. What the heck? Did we lose the deer or something? No, you just decided that you needed to go do some other stuff. You just need to go chill out for a bit. You know what? I think I'm gonna stop for a game of backgammon before I go hunting. That's what that process was. Chow, what a miss. Chow, what a miss. Oh, oh, he got the hit there. I was gonna say, did you just miss from that range? Buddy. Marksman is now 11. Nice. What are you doing, dude? Hunt it. Just hunt the thing. Come on. Nice. Okay. Run that carcass back. Excellent. What was that all about? You're good at these things. Chop the stuff up. Let Quirky do the building. She's good at that. Are we out of food? No, we're not. We have to. Oh, you have to go get more materials, huh? Chomp, chomp, chomp. Chomp, chomp, chomp. He's exhausted. That's part of the problem. We need him to finish up the cooking. I don't know if we're going to get you to finish up the cooking before you pass out here. That's okay. You don't really need to. We'll let him sleep. We're not desperately out of food, and this stuff won't go off in the time that we've got to wait here, so that's fine. Quirky's off doing her building. Grab more materials from the various different dead trees that we chopped down. I love how the snow just kind of keeps up with the line, right? Down to 3 meals. Okay, that's fine. We got lots and lots of time. These two are happily getting things done. Our snowy roofed building here. I mean, we could put a little awning out over that. That wouldn't be a bad idea. A little bit of a something like that. There you go. Maybe even a little that and there. We could even put it like this, and then put a single wall in like here. Put a little pseudo shrine set up out there. A bad idea. Look at that. Lovely. In time, it'll look lovely. I wouldn't mind putting a roof over the this stuff here, if we can. Next priority. Just piecing it in, filling it in piece by piece. The rooftop will be accessible, and conveniently enough, a stair that goes up does not leave an opening as far as room closure goes. You can have stairs from the inside going up and out. How are we doing on the book making there, sir? How many books do we have? Do we have any books stored? Does that even show a thing for us? No, we got some books here. 9 Chronicles in the pile. Well, and I don't mind the idea of having... We need somebody to do some moving of stuff first, but again, piling it there and then putting them away isn't that bad of an idea. Now, can I just tell you to prioritize stockpiling those? Boop, boop. There you go. Now, they count as 11 that we've got in store. And available 11, allocated 0. So that's not showing there properly, but that's fine. It'll update. When Drake builds the 15, we can do research, and then we'll see what happens to the books that we've got there. Spoilers, they do nothing. They just sit there. And we have to maintain them. We have to keep them functionally intact. So hopefully... Does this have any degradation? No. Settler is exhausted. Well, go to sleep then, dude, if you're exhausted. It's fine by me. I don't need you to stay there forever. It's not like that last one book you're making is... He's a genuine researcher at heart, though. 13 of them. One more. Come on, man, before you pass out. One more. He's doing it on his own. Why are you passing out on the... Drake, you're gonna pass out. Go to sleep. It is... not sleep time for him. Really, did we interrupt your sleep last night? Okay, he's gonna go to sleep early. Okay, good. I was like, what, dude? You're gonna pass out. You're just gonna hit... Oh, he just napped enough to, what? He just took a little siesta. Just a little snooze. Gotta get a refresh so you can do a little better on your research. There you go. Now that's the 15 we need, right? Good. Before you go anywhere else, prioritize just putting those away, please. Lovely. We now have research available. Excellent. So we have 15 available chronicles. There's chronicles, textbooks, and thesis. And each of them is a different level tech. But right now, all we need to do is have the 15 books, 15 chronicles, simple tales and facts laid down on skin. So it's basically the research that we've done, the thoughts and processes of how to build and such. And little instruction booklets, maybe a little IKEA manual that has just pictures with no actual information. All right, first achievement. Oh, novice researcher. Yay! We made a book. I mean, we made a research. So now what we can actually do is a new piece of tech that we actually probably don't need here. I guess we could make one right here. Let's see. Oh, look, we got a new research thing. That is the wooden beam. So basically what these do is this goes, I guess I can, how do I think it has to be, am I not on the right level here? Okay, I see what's going on. There is a thing in the way here. Is this thing gonna be in the way? Is that what's going on? No? Not sure. Oh, there we go. Oh, I was mousing over this block. I need to mouse over this block. Okay, so it does that. And then we'll do this one. Boom. We got these nice little support beams. So the open spaces will have more support. So let's see. If I were to go up to here, these tiles have a stability, right? Notice the stability 3 here and 4s in different spots. So this is based on their proximity to a tile underneath that can support it. These beams basically make this run along here. It'll turn that into a proper supportable. There we go. Boom. Now all of this is nice high stability. Beam me up. Very, very funny, very funny. That was the achievement I just got. It doesn't actually show on the game, does it? That shows in the bottom right of the screen. That's a Steam achievement. I don't think Steam Overlay does that. But anyways. So we got a bit of support. The nice thing about these beams is they don't affect your floor plan at all, right? Well, the stability and all that, but they don't stop you from building. Note we've got a chair here, or no, I guess not a chair, but it's the backgammon table. It doesn't affect where the backgammon table goes in, so that's kind of convenient. What are we missing here? We're missing some trees. What do you offer? You have to get hauling to the stockpile, but not getting actual stockpile stuff. Okay, look at that. There you go. We got a nice little snow-free spot for them. Excellent. Let's go ahead and take out some more of these trees, I think. I mean, we just need the supplies. So, as much as I'd like to do some good forest management here. Hold on. That one, cancel. That is a growing tree. Don't want to do that. Oh, don't want to do that one either. Just the mature ones. Okay. So we got some lumber. Bring up that next beam in there, and then let's go ahead with the flooring in here as well. So I think we'll go ahead and fill the rest of this in with flooring. Now, it won't fill that little spot there, which is fine. We'll go with it as is, and then we'll have our next layer on top. So everything will be properly roofed, and this should turn into some sort of centralized room of some sort, I guess. Let's put a table and chairs in here. We can just put a small table, right? Sure, we can just put a... let's put it right in there. And a couple wooden stools here and here. A nice brazier in the middle here to warm the place up. Sounds lovely. So we got our important interior storage stuff here. I think we're going to go ahead and tell this to not have textile. Oops. Did I do the wrong rules there? Yeah, you should not have textiles. That's fine. All the materials except for sticks are shut off there. Okay, that's fine. Let's say no healing stuff in those either. No herb. Also no mechanical components. No warfare. No books. And apparel can be out there as well. Good. Getting resources for construction, and Drake's cutting down some more trees. Let's pop this in before the end of today for sure. Get that rooftop on. I'm not certain how much it's gonna matter. Oh, look at that! They got going on the brazier. They do need some clay in there. See if we can get some clay for that. You got it? Good job, Drake. Warm it up in that beautiful home. Aha! Now, does this show us the temperature in here? Yes, it doesn't. This is probably still classed as outside. For now. We got our table and chairs going in soon. Can you get those up before morning, Drake? Come on, you can do it. Go, buddy, go. Weird to have my character in game. My name on a character in game. But it seemed to fit the style. I get lost and alone, and you guys come and help me and save my life. That's the gist of it. That's the norm here. Yeah, so comments, hints, tips, please. Before I kill myself by accident. Construction failed. That's okay. We finished it. We got, what, 8 more pieces to put in there, and then the roof will be done. We got ourselves a nice little table. Oh, so beautiful. Now, I don't know if you clamps those into place, smacks those into place. 2 more. You can do it, Drake. Come on. Oh, he's exhausted. Yes, but you're not quite ready for your sleep. Oh, you're going to sleep. Nope, you're not. You're going to build those last pieces. Aha! Spare room. In the land of spare room. I love it. Alright, so that is a proper room now. Wonderful. What does it take to get different rooms? If we hit V, we bring up this room legend here. The Great Hall. Lovely, let's do that. 6 wooden chairs, stools, stone chairs, stone stools, bunch of wall banners, okay? Head decoration. Okay, so we definitely need some more things to happen first. So let's look at our next tech. I think we're at day 11 of winter, so it's about to hit spring. So I think we need to push for the agriculture to get things rolling for the new year. That'll let us do growing some basic birch trees. That's about it, huh? Okay. We can grow tall grass. We can go barley fields. Lovely. We can go herbs, red currant shrubs, flax fields, cabbage, carrots, beets. Cabbages, carrots, beets. It's not quite original, but you know. So yeah, the V is the overlay there. So we got spare room here and a spare room in here. So these are not officially the type of bedrooms that we were planned for. Look at that. Look at, oh, Quirky, your mood. Let me look at your moodlets. Desperately thirsty. Oh, we need some alcohol. Slightly hungry. There you go. Ate at a table. Ate a nice meal. Aha. Mood boost. This bar is the target. That's where she's going up. Mood's on the way up. Yeah. Happy life. Look at that. A happy life for all of them. Now, we don't have a warm brazier in there, but I think we're okay with that. I don't want the fire too close to the books, you know. That'd be scary. Drake. There's a table. Sit down, you savage. Go sit and rest, man. Jeepers. Oh, look. The snow is starting to clear at the end of winter. It's so beautiful. I love it. Alright. Why did that go? Oh. No. Wrong button. Wrong button. I had my fingers in the wrong place. I'm like, why is that going down? What's going on here is that it's dark in here. We don't have, like, lamps or anything going on. We definitely want to do that. Wooden torch. Source of light in the darkness. Well, let's put one right here. Can you prioritize making that, please? Would love to see that in place. ASAP. Ta-da! Bit of light in the area. Okay, so it's not great. How about we rearrange that and do some other nice things for visuals and add some windows. Sure, let's add a set of windows. We're going to put one right here and here. That'd be great. Another one here. Maybe we can have one by the backgammon table. That would be beautiful. And definitely need some lighting for the research. So let's do that and that. Wonderful. Get to work, friends. Supplies. Look at that. They actually had the ability to get some supplies without running 5 million miles away. I guess that should bring some light into the room. I would hope. I would hope that works. I don't know. Maybe. Is it as dark as it was before? Does it light up this room? Not really. Alright. Alright, so they're idle. Build up your defenses. Yes, indeed. So, how are we going to go forward with this? I wish I knew where the soil was. Let's see. Grass, clay, okay. We got grass, we got coal up that way. Yes, I remember that. We got soil over here. Now, and we've got this large hole right here. That wouldn't be a nice thing to fall into. There is a pathway up this way. We got most of our storage off to one side, and we got a fairly centralized building here. I wonder if we let's see. Let's look at a bit of a bigger picture. We got a natural sort of barrier-ish over there. I don't want to go too far back there. I think maybe with the front door here and here. We got some natural growth and plants around this way. Soil is off this area. I'm thinking in the spring that we need to use this as our growing space. So maybe we bring... I'm thinking like external sort of defenses here, but it might be a little too soon to be doing that, to be honest. What we could do is we could build this thing up another layer, putting in a I'm not sure, more bedrooms probably for future homes. Build this bottom layer into some sort of kitchen-ish sort of thing. Central food place, maybe. That might be good. And then perhaps the top can be bedrooms. So if we expand this, what I'm thinking though is that we put if we were to put like a little cantilevered edges on here, so basically put the wall out on that height. Let's extend the flooring like this, and then put our wall on top of that. Maybe a little balcony up there. Not sure. We'll see. That'll give us something to construct, that's for sure. They'll do a bunch of wall building. Oh, they're going to go up top to do it? Okay, makes sense. Quit failing, dude. Ugh. More and more materials. And we're out again. Okay. What we need is that agriculture. So I did say that, so let's do that right now. Oh, let's queue that up for tomorrow. So right now what we're going to do is tell them to research. We need 15 more chronicles. And we have 15 right here. If they lose value, inside a spare room, okay. If they lose value, then they're going to, if they like break down from either a fire or they get stolen or they're left out somewhere that they rot, that sort of thing, we lose them and have to rebuild them before we can we have to replace our knowledge, our record of what's how to do stuff, our chronicles, before we're able to reuse them to research more. So that's what we need to focus on. I'm going to let Drake prioritize that, which he's obviously going to naturally do. Quirky's going to work on getting some more goodies in place. I think we're going to have to take down some more trees here. So let's go off this. You know what? We're going to take out this. Even though I said those were kind of little homey somethings. Something that's not... Nope, not that one. Still growing. Or will when the season allows it. Take that down, that down, that down. How about this one here? And that down. That should be enough. Berkey, I think you can cut trees, can't you? Sure. Sure she can. And Drake's on his way to help too. Do I want him helping? Yeah. I mean, he's good at it. We might as well. He does it relatively quickly, and then Quirky can keep building. Speaking of Quirky building, level 11 for construction skill. Fantastic. So, next episode, we got to get those buildings finished. We're 3 hours from spring, so when we come back, it'll be officially spring. I like how it went, like, green again for briefly half a day, and now it's snowing again. So that was the first signs of spring, right? That's the first signs of spring. So Drake's going to finish off some of these trees over here. You got another half dozen or so to cut. Quirky will finish off the building. And then in the next day, as soon as we're back, we're going to have to get Drake entirely focused on doing those Chronicles. We got to get 15 more of those built. It'll take about a day or so, and then we'll get agriculture going. So that is the plan. Looking forward to it. Hopefully we have some more members join eventually. I'm not sure how frequent that's going to happen, but I'd like some more people before we get any more raids. So, we didn't finish off the food. Oops. Oh no, we do have... Okay, that's fine. We've got enough meals there. He did build more, I just didn't notice it. I do have some raw meat, though, that needs to be used up, so we'll let that happen. Thank you, everybody, so much for joining us for some more Going Medieval. Do check out the links down below for our Twitch and Discord. You can get yourself into some more streaming stuff of this if you're really interested in the content. That's a backwards door. It's one of those little rotating restaurant door things. But we'll be doing more of that on the live streams as well, a different playthrough. So this one will be just here, so... hopefully you guys enjoy it. We'll keep this going. I'm enjoying the series and enjoying the play. Thank you, everybody, for your comments and your feedback so far. Keep them coming. Hit that like button on your way out if you don't mind. We'll see you in game.